Hi, I'm Jamie and welcome to Glowing Beauty Addiction. Welcome back if you're one of my subscribers, and a great big hello if you're one of my new subscribers. Today I'm going to be doing a brand banter about Coloured Raine. My shout out, you're gonna have to excuse me if I seem a little off today. We just got word this morning that my boy's great-grandfather passed away last night. So, trying to stay focused on other things. So my mind, I will warn you now, is a little bit frazzled. But anyway, my channel shout out today for the whole swoop movement, I want to mention Harley Jen MUA. Now, she does dupes, reviews, hauls, tips, and what I love is she mentions indie brands. And she's actually mentioned quite a few indie brands lately, one in particular being Blush Tribe, that really has me interested. And I know I retweeted one of their tweets yesterday. I love their business practice. I've never tried their products or ordered from them yet, so I'm not gonna make a judgment on them yet, but I like what I see so far. So anyway, now Coloured Raine. It was developed by a woman of color named Lorraine R. Dowdy, and she founded it in 2013. And I love that her philosophy is makeup is like a toy for a grown-up. And she really, really celebrates diversity and making shades of anything that will work for anybody. Like, we're not talking, you know, beauty blender foundation shades, 20 shades of vanilla with a couple orange spatterings in there. It's all of her cosmetics are made in the USA. They're all cruelty free. Most, not all, are vegan. Some of their eyeshadows are not vegan because they do have carmine in them, but she's very upfront about that. You can even search on their website, only vegan products. It's great. She has a little about page, and her inspirational quote on there is, "Don't let anyone ever tell you you can't reach your goals." And I absolutely love that. So I used the products that I have from the brand today, and it's kind of crazy because I did my face, and somewhere between my bathroom and here I misplaced a palette. My mind is fried today, like I said, but if I come across it, I will put in swatches of that one as well. But first, I want to start with the liquid lipsticks. I love her liquid lipsticks. They're very light. They're not drying. They're a little more dry than some formulas, but they're not drying like to the extent of feeling you have to, I don't know, put on loads and loads of chapstick or whatnot. The lasting power is very good. You're not going to get a full, 12 hours of eating pizza and drinking beer out of it, but I would say you would get a solid 6, just from my personal use. So I have 5 of her liquid lipsticks, and I think I bought them in a collection, and it might have been their latte or their coffee shop collection or something. So the first shade I have is called Pink Cafe. And I'm going to try to do Harley Jen proud in this video because I feel like I suck at swatching, but she's amazing at it. But here is Pink Cafe, which is beautiful. I have Cappuccino. I love my coffee. So the name alone kind of spoke to me a bit. So here's this one. Like, these are very, very good formula. They're very, very opaque, which is nice. Sometimes I find the more opaque shades are the more drying ones. This is Latte. This is the one I'm wearing today. But they're not. I am actually quite interested in getting quite a few more of these. So it's a deeper kind of rose type color. Then we have Frappe. This one is my son's favorite. I find these do layer very well. For example, because this shade can be quite light, but I've mixed the shades together and they play fabulously together. And the last one is Mocha. And this is one of the ones that I tend to mix just because I find it's a little dark sometimes for myself. But my goodness, the consistency of the formula is so smooth and nice that I love, love, love these. Now I have 4 eyeshadow palettes of hers. One, I think it's called Smoke Show, is MIA somewhere. And I'm sure that I'm going to finish filming and walk into my bathroom and it's going to be sitting right in front of my face. But I have, the first one I'll talk about is their Lovelies palette. I'm just going to see if this one's, it's got a red shade, so I'm going to assume that there's a carmine in this one. So I don't want to misspeak and say which ones are vegan and which ones are not. So these palettes are super cute. I don't know why, I just love this packaging. And these are the colors in this palette. And I will swatch these and take a nice picture and insert it whatever side it slides in from or whatever. So in the Lovelies palette, we have Pure, High Cutie, Daydreaming, Misty Nights, Love Love, and Romance. Now this is just going in once as I normally do my swatches. So you can see they definitely have the pigmentation, the shimmer. I don't know if the camera is going to do it justice. This Love Love red, it's a metallic red and I have never seen anything like it. And this High Cutie, this pink, is just so gorgeous. I have the Queen of Hearts palette. Now this one and my next one are talked about a lot by YouTubers. And there's a reason. The quality of these shadows is amazing. And they last forever. Now I always go in with a light touch and I build up. I'm getting reflection on the pretty gold. But I've had these palettes for quite some time and you can barely tell that I've gone into them. So it's one of those fine lines. Some palettes are like that. They last forever because they're so hardly packed that you have no choice but to keep going and going and going. Whereas these ones are pressed just that right amount, I found, that you still get the pigment you want without being the subculture powdery fiasco. So this is the Queen of Hearts palette. We have got Crown, Royal Highness, Your Majesty, Princess, Empress, Queen Mother, which is almost like a duochrome, Heir, Royal Prerogative, Noble Woman, this is such a pretty shade, Ladyship, Duchess, and Dethrone. Like the pigmentation and shine and shimmer, I used a lot out of this palette today for my look. Like the only one that I found, this Ladyship, was a little bit patchy, a little more dry than the rest, but as you can see, there's still pigmentation. This is an amazing palette. The other palette I have is the Cheers to Beauty. I believe Tati has talked about it quite a lot. Now this is quite a large palette, but I love that there are the 6 shimmers, 6 mattes, and then this beautiful highlighty shade right there. So now this is the Cheers to Beauty palette. Now before I say anything, I will say that there is a bit of micro glitter floating around, but it's, you know what, it's worth it in this case. So we have Boutonniere, Powder Room, Rose, like look at this gold, Iconic, Diamond Jubilee, Opulence, Raise a Glass, Vintage Feels, Debonair, Nightingale, and it's more of a coppery gold. Then we have Grandeur, Black Butterfly, and the Luxurious Bling. Now I'll bring a light up here just so you can see the bling on these. Like, the reflective of these is crazy beautiful. Like, I can't say enough good things about these palettes. So there are those. So I guess this is going to be a shorter video than usual, which is probably not a bad thing, but I recommend this brand. Shipping was relatively quick. I did have to pay a fair amount of duty for them, so if you are shipping to Canada, be aware of that. But overall, I have not found a product of theirs I don't like. I do know they have lashes and whatnot, and I would love to try those out. But from what I have tried, I highly recommend this brand, and I really want to start supporting indie brands or online brands a lot more. Especially like with this swoop movement, I think, you know, if everybody supports everybody, would be a great thing. And I would love these indie brands to get so much more recognition than what they're getting. Like, I find so many times these indie brands, their products are like leaps and bounds above some of these higher end name brands as far as quality goes. So I'm not going to copy Harley MUA, Harley Jen, and do like a indie brand only series, but I am going to be doing my brand banters, and I would really like to include more of these indie brands. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. I've enjoyed making it, and don't forget to give me a like down below, the thumbs up, and make sure you're subscribed. I have a couple giveaways going on right now for a Jeffree Star liquid lipstick as well as a Pop Luxe highlighter. So yeah, make sure you're subscribed, and until next time, I love you all so much.